All right, let's move on to the Delaware-Montana matchup. Number 11 Delaware at number 2 Montana. The Blue Hens, they went 8-3 in the regular season. They overcame a slow start in the first round of the playoffs. They beat Lafayette. They were down at half, and they came back to win 36-34. They have the 14th ranked scoring offense in the nation. The Grizz have the 3rd best defense, so that's a matchup to watch right there. The Grizz are favored by 17.5 points according to Sportsbet Montana. Fritz, why don't we start with you? Just what has to go right for the Grizzlies and predictions for this game?
Well, I think it would be good for them to get off to a good start, like they have been. They're not sure which quarterback they're going to face. How do you say his name?
Minisucci.
He's their 3rd quarterback, and for a while there, dating back to the previous game when both their starting and number 2 quarterback got hurt in back-to-back series. He was pretty rough, and then he finished 14 of 18 against Lafayette and led him to the win. So it's a good coming around moment for that freshman. The one thing that sticks out to me is Delaware has 2 dynamic returners. One of them almost housed the first kickoff we saw in the game, and they kept kicking it to him because the other guy is really fast too, the guy out of K-State. So special teams being Bobby Houck's bread and butter, I think it could be really big in that game if Delaware was to break one out.
Yeah, if you hit a big return in a playoff game, it can completely change the momentum, even if you're on the road, especially on the road. That'd be big for the Blue Hens. Definitely something there to watch. How about you, Ian? Thoughts on that matchup?
When I was taking a look at Delaware, just noticed throughout the season, they've been a bit susceptible in the offensive line in the passing. They've given up around 2.5 sacks per game this year. I think this could be an opportunity for that Montana front to feast a little bit, pin their ears back, and get a couple sacks. And even if they do go run heavy, I think it'll be Montana's top tier run defense to really shine there.
Yeah, that would play right into their hands. Your thoughts on that one, Mark?
Yeah, obviously Delaware is good. They're in the final 8, but I don't think they haven't played the schedule that Montana or any of the Big Sky schools have played. I think Montana, if they just play defense and do their thing offensively, they should win it fairly handily. But like Fritz says, you get those returners involved, and they get a return for a touchdown or 2, and that just changes everything. So just Montana just take care of business and finish it off early.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. You can't let a team like that hang around. They do have offensive firepower. They came back from 28-13 being down their previous matchup, or 28-14, one of the two. So you don't want to let the Blue Hens hang around. Ian mentioned in the trenches. I think the Grizz are going to have a big advantage there. I think they need to be physical early, go out there and kind of punch them in the mouth right off the bat. Last week, their QB threw 3 interceptions, so that could be something the Grizzlies take advantage of. I got the Grizz in this one, home field advantage. I got them winning by over 2 touchdowns. I think it's going to be a hard-fought game early, but they pull away and kind of like Mark just said, just play your style of football, do what they've been doing. I think we can all piggyback off of that. But awesome stuff, guys. If there's anything else you want to throw out there, if not, that was a great show, and just looking forward to a big-time weekend of FCS football. That North Dakota State game and the Bobcats, I feel like it's on my calendar, circled right now, but all 4 matchups are going to be fun ones. And, yeah, anything else you guys want to throw out there? If not, great stuff.
I'm good.
All right.
A lot of good games this weekend.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Make sure you get all your screens out, all the screens in your house.
Right. Vandals on ESPN2. That'll be must watch. And, of course, the Grizz and Hornets are going to perform too. So it'll be fun. Thank you, as always, to everybody for taking the time to watch the show. And thank you to you guys for taking the time to do this. You guys have a good one.